Section 11 of Perfumes and Their Preparation. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Michelle Fry, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Perfumes and Their Preparation by George W. Askinson. Chapter 9, The Adulterations of Essential Oils and Their Recognition. We find it necessary to devote a special chapter to the adulterations of the commercial essential oils, because an experience of many years has shown us that hardly any other group of products is subject to so many sophistications as essential oils. The high price of most aromatic substances and the difficulty of recognizing the adulteration furnish an inviting field to the unscrupulous manufacturer. In the best interest of the perfumer, therefore, we advise the purchase of essential oils only from renowned, reliable houses, even at higher prices, for the cheap commercial products are almost worthless, since they are almost without exception adulterated. The adulterations are very manifold. Some expensive oils are mixed with cheaper ones having a similar odor, for instance, oil of rose with oil of geranium or oil of geranium grass, oil of orange flowers with the oil from Philadelphus coronarius, oil of verbena with oil of lemongrass, oils of caraway, anise, and fennel with oil of turpentine, oil of cinnamon with oil of cassia, etc. Besides these, other deceptions are practiced. For instance, oil of anise is mixed with oil of turpentine, and in order to make the mixture congeal readily, which is the characteristic of true oil of anise, as above stated, paraffin or spermaceti is added. A similar practice prevails with adulterated oil of rose and other viscid oils. Oil of bitter almond we have found adulterated with or entirely replaced by nitrobenzol, etc. The demonstration of the adulteration of an essential oil by chemical means offers many difficulties. We devote particular attention to the physical characteristics, for experience has shown us that the olfactory organ, provided it is very expert, is often able to determine the genuineness of any aromatic substance when other tests have given only uncertain results, or can give certain results only in the hands of experts. To make this test, however, quite reliable, it is necessary to be familiar with the substances in their pure, unadulterated condition. The manufacturer of perfumery, therefore, should spare neither trouble nor pecuniary sacrifices to obtain possession of absolutely genuine specimens of those essential oils, even in minute quantities, which he intends to employ. Such samples should be carefully preserved, protected from heat, evaporation, daylight, etc., for the purpose of immediate comparison with the oils to be purchased. As above stated, the physical properties of the essential oils usually furnish the means of recognizing their purity, and these give more reliable results to the practical perfumer than the chemical tests. The most valuable points are furnished by the boiling point, the congealing point, and the density of the oils. The following table gives the boiling and congealing points of the most important essential oils in degrees of the centigrade thermometer, together with the density or specific gravity. Where two figures are given, they indicate the extreme limits found in genuine samples. Special characteristics of some essential oils with reference to their action at low temperatures or their melting point are given in the column Remarks. Oil of turpentine, paraffin, wax, and spermaceti being frequently used for the adulteration of essential oils have been included in the table. If accurate results are aimed at in the examination of an essential oil according to this table, the specific gravity should be determined by means of a scale sensitive to 1/1000th gram, and the thermometer should be graduated to the 10th of a degree. Table showing the approximate density, boiling, and congealing points of the most important essential oils used in perfumery. Essential oil of absinthe, density 0.895. Anise, density 0.980. Congealing point plus 10 to 15 degrees centigrade. Bergamot, density 0.850 through 0.890, boiling point 188 degrees centigrade, congealing point minus 24 degrees centigrade. Bitter almond, density 1.040, boiling point 180 degrees centigrade. Nitrobenzol, density 1.866, boiling point 213 degrees centigrade, congealing point plus 3 degrees centigrade. Cajuput, density 0.880, calamus, density 0.962, chamomile, density 0.924, boiling point 160 to 210 degrees centigrade. Camphor, Borneo, boiling point 212 degrees centigrade. Remarks, melts at 198 degrees centigrade. Camphor, Chinese, density 0.985, boiling point 205 degrees centigrade. Remarks, melts at 175 degrees centigrade. Caraway, density 0.960, boiling point 195 degrees centigrade. Cassia, density 1.060, boiling point 252 to 255 degrees centigrade. Cedar wood, boiling point 264 degrees centigrade, congealing point minus 22 degrees centigrade. Cinnamon, density 1.030 to 1.035, boiling point 240 degrees centigrade, congealing point below minus 25 degrees centigrade. Cinnamon leaf, density 1.053, clove, density 1.034 to 1.055, boiling point 248 degrees centigrade, congealing point below 20 degrees centigrade. Remarks, forms crystals at minus 16 degrees centigrade. Coriander, density 0.871, boiling point 150 to 200 degrees centigrade. Crisp mint, density 0.978. Cubeb, density 0.880. Fennel, density 0.960 to 0.980. Congealing point plus 8 degrees centigrade. Gaultheria, density 1.173, boiling point 224 degrees centigrade. Geranium, density 0.895, boiling point 216 to 220 degrees centigrade. Remarks, forms crystals at minus 16 degrees centigrade. Hyssop, density 0.889, juniper, density 0.870, lavender, density 0.870 to 0.940, boiling point 186 to 192 degrees centigrade. Spike lavender, boiling point 140 degrees centigrade. Lemon, density 0.850 to 0.870, boiling point 177 to 250 degrees centigrade. Lemongrass, density 0.870 to 0.898, boiling point 220 degrees centigrade. Congealing point minus 22 degrees. Lametta, density 0.931. Mace, density 0.890 to 0.950. Marjoram, density 0.890 to 0.920. Boiling point 163 degrees centigrade. Melissa, density 0.855. Neroli, density 0.889 to 0.889. Boiling point 175 degrees centigrade. Remarks, forms crystals at minus 16 degrees centigrade. Nutmeg, density 0.880 to 0.948, boiling point 172 degrees centigrade. Nutmeg butter, congealing point 31 degrees. Olibanum, boiling point 162 degrees centigrade. Orange, bitter, density 0.830 to 0.860, boiling point 176 degrees centigrade. Orange, sweet, density 0.840 to 0.850, boiling point 176 degrees centigrade. Parsley, density 1.015. Patchouli, density 0.950 to 1.012, boiling point 282 to 294 degrees centigrade. Peppermint, density 0.902 to 0.930, boiling point 188 to 212 degrees centigrade. Portugal, orange peel, density 0.840 to 0.850, boiling point 176 degrees centigrade. Rose, density 0.832, boiling point 229 degrees centigrade. Congealing point plus 14 to 20 degrees centigrade. Rosemary, density 0.895 to 0.916, boiling point 185 degrees centigrade. Rue, density 0.911. Sage, density 0.902. Santal, density 0.950 to 0.980, boiling point 288 degrees centigrade. Congealing point minus 22 degrees. Sassafras, density 1.082. Serpulum, density 0.890 to 0.920. Star anise, density 0.982. Thyme, density 0.870 to 0.940. Boiling point 170 to 180 degrees centigrade. Vanilla, boiling point 150 degrees centigrade. Congealing point 76 degrees centigrade. Vetiver, density 1.007, boiling point 286 degrees centigrade. Wintergreen, density 1.180, boiling point 220 degrees centigrade. Lang Lang, density 0.980. Turpentine, density 0.855 to 0.870, boiling point 160 degrees centigrade. Paraffin, density 0.870, remarks melts at 50 to 65 degrees centigrade. Wax, density 0.960 to 0.970, remarks melts at 65 to 70 degrees centigrade. Spermaceti, density 0.943, remarks melts at 45 to 50 degrees centigrade. In buying essential oils, except it be from a house whose reputation is a guarantee of their genuineness, it is to the interest of the perfumer to make a test. He must look for certain substances which are generally used for the sophistication of essential oils. These are A. Other essential oils, B. Fixed oils, C. Alcohol, D. Paraffin, spermaceti, wax. A. Adulteration of essential oils with other essential oils. This mode of adulteration, which is frequent, is naturally the one most difficult of demonstration. In the case of cheap oils, such as those of caraway, lemon, orange peel, etc., rectified oil of turpentine is almost always, without exception, the adulterant. The methods usually recommended, such as attempting to dissolve out the oil of turpentine by strong alcohol, hoping thus to separate it from the essential oil, are without practical value. The adulteration can, however, often be demonstrated by rubbing a drop of the suspected oil on a glass plate and testing the odor, provided the olfactory organ is trained. As the above table shows, the oils have different high boiling points, while oil of turpentine boils at a rather low temperature, hence it evaporates sooner than the others and can be demonstrated by its odor. The demonstration of an adulteration with an essential oil is most certain by so-called fractional distillation. Some of the oil to be examined, about 4 to 6 fluidrons, is placed in a small retort with condenser and heated to a temperature a few degrees below the boiling point of the oil in question. If, for instance, oil of bergamot adulterated with oil of turpentine is to be tested, it is heated carefully to nearly 188 degrees centigrade, 370 degrees Fahrenheit, the boiling point of the oil of bergamot. The oil of turpentine, which boils at 160 degrees centigrade, 320 degrees Fahrenheit, passes over completely, while the oil of bergamot remains in the retort. Fractional distillation is also the most reliable way of demonstrating an adulteration with a fixed oil or with paraffin, wax, or spermaceti. An adulteration of oil of lavender with oil of spike lavender, which is otherwise barely recognizable, is positively shown by this method. Even oil of geranium in oil of rose, oil of cassia in oil of cinnamon, etc., may be thus demonstrated. Adulteration of essential oils with fixed oils. An addition of fixed oils can be easily demonstrated by agitation of the oil with strong alcohol, in which the essential oil dissolves while the fixed oil remains unchanged. Castor oil, however, is likewise soluble in alcohol, and for this reason is frequently used for the adulteration of essential oils. Yet the presence of a fixed oil can also be shown in a very simple manner by placing a drop of the suspected oil upon white paper and leaving it for some hours in a warm spot. If the oil was pure, the translucent stain on the paper will disappear completely, also when the oil was adulterated with turpentine. But if it was mixed with a fixed oil, the stain will remain permanently and cannot be removed from the paper even by strong heat. C. Adulteration with alcohol. This frequent adulteration is demonstrated either by fractional distillation, when the alcohol passes over first between 70 degrees and 80 degrees centigrade, 158 and 176 degrees Fahrenheit, or by the use of the vessel illustrated in Figure 31, which is divided into 100 equal parts. The vessel is filled to the 10th division with the oil to be tested, and water is added to bring the volume to the 50 mark. If alcohol is present, it is taken up by the water so that the volume of oil appears to diminish. If the oil reaches to the mark 7, it contains 3 volumes of alcohol, or in other words, it was mixed with 30% of alcohol. It is true, essential oils likewise dissolve somewhat in water, but in such minute quantities as not to affect the success of the test. D. Adulteration with paraffin, spermaceti, or wax. This mode of adulteration is practiced mainly with viscid oils, which congeal at rather high temperatures, such as oils of anise, rose, etc., essential oils being usually mixed at the same time with oil of turpentine or paraffin. The fraud is easily detected by fractional distillation. Oil of bitter almonds is often adulterated with oil of myrrhine. This can be demonstrated by shaking 1 volume of the oil with 17 volumes of alcohol of 45% and setting the mixture aside to settle. The nitrobenzol, oil of myrrhine, will then collect at the bottom. Oil of rose may be tested as follows. Mix the oil with an equal quantity of concentrated sulfuric acid. Neither the color nor the odor of the oil should be changed, but if oil of geranium was present, a disagreeable odor and a darker color is produced. It has been proposed, too, to test the oils by heating with iodine or nitric acid and determining the purity by the reaction, but the results with the different oils are so similar that the test is almost worthless. We have had the same experience with the test by nitroprusside of copper, which, on being heated with essential oils, gives colored precipitates differing with various oils, but still so similar that they cannot be relied upon. We have found in all cases that a comparison of an oil with a sample of known purity is the best, or else the tests given in the preceding pages. This ends Section 11, the adulteration of essential oils and their recognition. Section 12 of Perfumes and their preparation. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Michelle Fry, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Perfumes and their preparation by George William Askinson. Chapter 10. The essences or extracts employed in perfumery. The term essence or extract in perfumery means a solution of an aromatic substance in strong alcohol. These solutions are generally made as concentrated as possible, and in this form find application in the manufacture of handkerchief perfumes and of certain odors bearing a special name. The so-called extrait d'Orlet, extract of pink, or the favorite perfumes known as New Mown Hay, have nothing in common with either pink or hay except the name. Like many other odors, both are merely mixtures of different essences or extracts. Besides the manufacture of true perfumes, essences or extracts are also used for scenting fine soaps, sachets, mouthwashes, etc. For the latter, too, use is often made of the so-called aromatic waters, eaux aromatiques, which are obtained as a byproduct in the distillation of fragrant plants and have a very fine odor owing to the small amount of the aromatic substance they hold in solution. To this class belong orange flower water, aqua nafe triplex, eau de fleur d'orange, peppermint water, aqua menthe, eau de menthe, and many others. Essences or extracts can be made in two ways. In the case of aromatic substances which are obtainable in the pure state, that is, essential oils, by dissolving them in strong alcohol in definite proportions. In the case of aromatics combined with a fatty substance by one of the processes described above, by treating the pomade, lard, or other perfectly bland, sweet, and in itself odorless fat combined with the aromatic, or huile antique, fixed oil holding the aromatic substance in solution with the strongest alcohol. According to the action of the alcohol upon the pomade or huile antique at ordinary or higher temperature, the process is called cold or warm infusion. Cold infusion furnishes the odor in a much more delicate and superior form than the warm. The cold infusion requires for complete solution of the aromatic 4 to 6 weeks, the warm 10 to 14 days. Although the former consumes a much longer time, it is to be preferred, as the heat injures the odor. Pomades or huiles antiques are never completely exhausted by a single treatment with alcohol. Even when heat is employed, they always retain a portion of the aromatic with great tenacity. A second and third infusion still abstracts odor from them, and finally nothing remains but pure fat with a pleasant odor, which is stained and sold commercially as pomade under the name of the respective odor, violet, orange flower, reseda, etc., or else is used over again in the factory for the extraction of flowers. Experience has shown us that it is best to infuse the pomades or huiles antiques twice in the cold, and to use the two fluids united for the finest perfumes. The residue by warm infusion furnishes an essence of second quality and superior pomades or fragrant oils. The infusion is generally effected in strong glass bottles of a capacity of 3 to 5 gallons, about 5 or 6 quarts of cologne spirit being poured over 6 to 8 pounds or pints of fat or huile antique. In treating huiles antiques, all parts of the oil should be brought into contact with the alcohol as much as possible, hence the bottles must be frequently shaken. A better plan is to bring the tightly closed bottles into an apparatus in which they are constantly agitated by rotation. Such an apparatus is easily made by placing the bottles in an inclined position between two rods fastened to a common axis which is kept revolving. The adjoining illustration, Figure 32, shows such a contrivance, which is required also in the manufacture of perfumes. The rotation may be effected by clockwork, water power, or any other motor. Pomades, being solid, must be divided into small pieces, which may be done with a knife, but the following procedure is more suitable and less laborious. The pomade is placed in a tin cylinder, 4 inches wide and about a foot high, which is open at one end, the other being closed with a tin plate having several fine openings. The cylinder filled with pomade is set upon the bottle containing the alcohol for extraction, and the pomade is pressed through the openings in the shape of thin threads by means of a piston. In this way, of course, the pomade acquires a very large surface and rapidly yields the aromatic substance to the alcohol. The odor of the pomade differs according to the length of time which it has been subjected to the flowers, and on being treated with alcohol furnishes extracts of corresponding strength. This should be borne in mind in the manufacture of perfumes, which are intended to be uniform in quality. After 2 cold and 1 warm infusion of the pomade, it may be made to yield some more aromatic material by heating it carefully to its exact melting point, when extract again appears on the surface and can be poured off by gentle inclination of the vessel. In the following pages we give the proportions by weight and measure employed by the most important French, English, and German manufacturers for their pomade extracts or solutions of the essential oils in alcohol. As to the latter, we again repeat that it must be over 88 to 90% strength according to trials, or even stronger, and that it must be absolutely free from any trace of amyl alcohol, potato-fused oil, the least amount of which impairs the delicacy of the odor. In this country, the United States, there is no difficulty whatever in obtaining alcohol of proper strength. The market offers scarcely any other but that of 94%. Of course, deodorized alcohol, or so-called cologne spirit, should be used. Grain and wine spirits are the kinds which, when rectified, are to be preferred to all others. All the citron oils, i.e., oils of lemon, bergamot, and those with similar odor, rose oils, oils of rose geranium and rhodium, and many other sweet scents are most fragrant when dissolved in pure spirit of wine, while the odors from the animal kingdom and those of violet and orris root, smell sweetest when dissolved in grain spirit. The essences prepared from pomades or huiles antiques usually contain in solution some fat which is best removed by cooling. To this end, the vessels containing the essences are placed in a vat and surrounded with pellets of ice and crystals of chloride of calcium. By this mixture, the temperature can be reduced below -20°C, -4°F, and after some time the fats are deposited in a solid form at the bottom of the vessel. This is then taken from the vat, and the essence carefully poured from the sediment. The alcoholic extracts of the pomades or solutions of the aromatics are called essences or extracts, French extraits. The solutions obtained from resins and balsams are usually termed tinctures. While some extracts, owing to their strong odor, can be used only when diluted with alcohol, others are employed in perfumes and such. Pure extracts, extraits purs, are those containing only a single odor, and are but rarely used as perfumes. The latter are usually mixtures of several, often a great many odors. This ends Section 12, the essences or extracts employed in perfumery. Section 13 of Perfumes and their Preparation. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Michelle Fry, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Perfumes and Their Preparation by George William Askinson. Chapter 11. Directions for making the most important essences and extracts. Note: there is considerable confusion in works on perfumery regarding the terms essence and extract. In French works, essence always means essential oil. Thus, essence de rose is essential oil of roses, or attar, atto of roses. Extrait, French, is used of alcoholic solutions of oils, as well as alcoholic extracts of pomades, or of substances not wholly soluble in alcohol, and also of compound liquids. In English, essence is used, and should be confined to alcoholic solutions of essential oils, essence of lemon, essence of peppermint. It is then equivalent to the term spirit, which is also used only of alcoholic solutions of essential oils or other volatile substance, such as spirit of peppermint, essence of peppermint, spirit of camphor, etc. Liquid alcoholic extracts of substances not wholly soluble in alcohol are properly called tinctures, for instance, tincture of benzoin, tincture of musk, and liquid alcoholic extracts of pomades or compound odorous liquids are best comprised under the general term extracts. Extract of cassie, extrait de cassie. Cassie pomade, 6 pounds, alcohol, 5 quarts. Extract of cassie has a fine green color, a fact which is not desirable in perfumes intended for the handkerchief, because colored preparations leave stains. However, extract of cassie is rarely used pure, but is generally mixed with other odors for handkerchief perfumes, whereby the color is so much diluted that it may be disregarded. This extract, and the same remark applies to all the others, immediately after its preparation must be put into tightly closed vessels and preserved in the coolest attainable dark place, for light, air, and heat must be called the destroyers of perfumes, since the most delightful odors eventually disappear under their influence. For the benefit of manufacturers who import this extract from southern France, the main source of supply, we may add that the word cassie, or extrait de cassie, derived from the flowers of Acacia farnesiana, might readily give rise to confusion with extrait de cassia, made from the bark of the cinnamon cassia. Tincture of ambergris, extrait de ambergris. Ambergris, 5 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. The ambergris should be broken into small pieces with a chopping knife repeatedly moistened with alcohol and allowed to digest in the alcohol for some weeks at a temperature of about 30 degrees centigrade, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Tincture of benzoin, extrait de benzoin. Benzoin, 10 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. This tincture is not so much used for handkerchief perfumes as for preserving many pomades, as it possesses the valuable property of preventing fats from becoming rancid. Essence of bergamot, extrait de bergamote. Oil of bergamot, 8 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. Tincture of castor, extrait de castoreum. Castor, 2½ ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. Tincture of musk seed, extrait de amberette. Musk seed, powdered, 1 pound, alcohol, 5 quarts. Essence of bitter almond, extrait d'amande. Oil of bitter almond, 1 3/4 ounce, alcohol, 5 quarts. Essence of calamus, extrait de gloïl. Oil of calamus, 1 3/4 ounce, alcohol, 5 quarts. This essence has a pleasant odor, but it is not valued as a true perfume, though if it is mixed with other essences or extracts until its characteristic odor is no longer recognizable, it furnishes a very useful basis for many cheap articles. Essence of cedar, extrait de cedar. Oil of cedar wood, 1/2 pound, alcohol, 5 quarts. This essence made from the oil is colorless and can be used immediately for handkerchief perfumes. Tincture of cedar, extrait de bois de cèdre. This is made by digesting finely rasped cedar wood with strong alcohol, namely cedar wood chips, 6 pounds, alcohol, 5 quarts. The result is a fragrant tincture with a beautiful deep red color, which cannot be employed for handkerchief perfumes, but for many cosmetic preparations, such as mouthwashes and for scenting soap. Essence of citronella, extrait de citronella, 3 to 3½ ounces, alcohol 5 quarts. Essence of lemongrass, extrait de chionanthe, oil of lemongrass 2 to 3 ounces, alcohol 5 quarts. Extract of lilac, extrait du lilas. The genuine is seldom made. The preparation sold under this name consists of oil of bitter almond, 15 grains, extract of orange flowers from pomade, 2 quarts, extract of tuberose from pomade, 3 quarts, tincture of civet, 1/4 pint. Of late, extract of lilac is often prepared by means of lilacin or terpeneol as follows: lilacin 1 ounce, alcohol 1 pint. Extract of honeysuckle, extrait de chèvrefeuille. The author has made this extract by treating the pomade prepared from the flowers of Lonicera caprifolium in the following proportion: honeysuckle pomade 6 pounds, alcohol 5 quarts. The commercial extract of this name is always a compound, which may be prepared according to the following formula: extract of rose made from the pomade 1 quart, extract of tube rose from pomade 1 quart, extract of violet from pomade 1 quart, tincture of vanilla 1/2 pint, tincture of tolu 1/2 pint, oil of bitter almond 15 grains, oil of neroli 8 grains. Essence of geranium, oil of geranium, rose geranium 5½ ounces, alcohol 5 quarts. In the commercial article, the essence of lemongrass is often substituted for the essence of geranium, the odor being similar, though less delicate. Extract of cucumber, extrait de concombre. Cucumbers, 8 pounds, alcohol 5 quarts. The cucumbers are peeled, cut into thin slices, and macerated in the warm alcohol. If the odor is not strong enough in the alcohol after some days, it is poured over some more fresh slices, the macerated residue is expressed, and at the end of the operation all the liquids are united and filtered. Extract of heliotrope, extrait de heliotrope. Heliotrope pomade 6 pounds, alcohol 5 quarts. This has thus far been manufactured only by French perfumers at very high prices. The great majority of the so-called extracts of heliotrope are compounded from extract of rose from pomade 2 quarts, extract of orange flowers from pomade 14 ounces, tincture of ambergris 7 ounces, tincture of vanilla 4 quarts, oil of bitter almond 75 grains. This is used as a perfume as such. More recently, piperonal under the name heliotropin is used for making this extract. Heliotropin 1/4 ounce, alcohol 1 pint. It is necessary to blend this with various other aromatics in order to cover the pronounced odor. A little coumarin is usually of great help, but it is impossible as yet to give reliable proportions which would suit all cases. Extract of jasmine, extrait de jasmine, jasmine pomade 6 pounds, alcohol 5 quarts. Essence of lavender, extrait de lavandre, oil of lavender 7 ounces, alcohol 5 quarts. A far superior essence may be prepared by the distillation of oil of lavender 7 ounces, rose water 2 quarts, alcohol 10 quarts. The distillation is continued until 1/2 of the entire liquid has passed over. The residue in the still furnishes an essence of lavender of the second quality. Extract of wallflower, extrait de girofle. The genuine odor can be made only from the pomade. The commercial extract consists of essence of cassie from pomade 1 pint, extract of orange flower from pomade 1 quart, extract of rose from pomade 1 quart, tincture of vanilla 1 pint, tincture of orris root 1 pint, oil of bitter almond 1 pint. Extract of lily, extrait de lis. As to this delightful odor, the remark made under the preceding head applies likewise. Artificial extract of lily consists of extract of cassie from pomade, 3 pints, extract of jasmine from pomade, 13 1/2 fluid ounces, extract of orange flower from pomade, 27 fluid ounces, extract of rose from pomade, 3 pints, extract of tube rose from pomade, 3 quarts, tincture of vanilla, 40 1/2 fluid ounces, oil of bitter almond, 30 grains. Essence of lemon, extrait de limon, oil of lemon, 7 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. Extract of magnolia, extrait de magnolia. This favorite perfume is a mixture of extract of orange flower from pomade, 2 quarts, extract of rose from pomade, 4 quarts, extract of tube rose from pomade, 1 quart, extract of violet from pomade, 1 quart, oil of bitter almond, 40 grains, oil of lemon, 16 grains. Essence of peppermint, extrait de menthe, oil of peppermint, 6 1/2 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. Tincture of musk, extrait de musk, musk, 2 1/2 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. This tincture is of special importance, not so much because of its odor as on account of its useful property of fixing other very volatile odors. Extract of myrtle, extrait de myrte. Owing to the small yield of essential oil furnished on the distillation by the myrtle and the comparatively high price of the oil of myrtle, nearly all the extract of myrtle is prepared artificially as follows: extract of jasmine from pomade, 1/2 pint, extract of orange flower from pomade, 1 quart, extract of rose from pomade, 2 quarts, extract of tube rose from pomade, 1 quart, tincture of vanilla, 1 quart. Extract of narcissus. In perfumery, 2 extracts of narcissus are distinguished: true extract of narcissus from the flowers of the garden plant Narcissus poeticus, and the so-called extract of jonquil from Narcissus jonquilla, which is cultivated in southern France and whose odor is obtained by maceration. Genuine extract of narcissus is even more rarely obtainable than extract of jonquil. The odors of both are imitated, mainly according to the following prescriptions: 1. Extract of narcissus, extrait de narcisse. Extract of jonquil from pomade, 2 quarts. Extract of tube rose from pomade, 3 quarts. Tincture of storax, 1/2 pint. Tincture of tolu, 1/2 pint. 2. Extract of jonquil, extrait de jonquille. Extract of jasmine from pomade, 2 quarts. Extract of orange flower from pomade, 1 quart. Extract of tube rose from pomade, 2 quarts. Tincture of vanilla, 1/2 pint. Essence of clove, extrait du clou de girofle. Oil of clove, 4 1/2 ounce. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Extract of pink, extrait juillet. This pleasant odor occurs in commerce only as an imitation. Extract of cassie from pomade, 2 1/2 pints. Extract of orange flower from pomade, 2 1/2 pints. Extract of rose from pomade, 5 pints. Tincture of vanilla, 20 fluid ounces. Oil of clove, a sufficient quantity, about 75 grains. The oil of clove, which determines the characteristic odor of this extract, is dissolved in a little alcohol. Of this solution enough is gradually added to the mixture until the odor has become sufficiently strong. Extract of orange flower or neroli. Extrait de fleur d'orange, extrait de neroli. Orange flower pomade, 6 pounds, alcohol, 5 quarts, or oil neroli petal, 2 1/2 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. The latter preparation is also called essence of neroli. The extract prepared from the pomade furnishes this highly esteemed odor of a delicacy never to be approached by that made with oil. The alcoholic extract of the pomade, perfumed with the flowers of syringa, Philadelphus coronaris, also occurs in commerce as extract of orange flowers or neroli. Essence of patchouli, extrait de patchouli, oil of patchouli, 1 1/4 ounce, alcohol, 5 quarts. This pure essence of patchouli has not a very pleasant odor. That made according to the following formula is far superior. Oil of patchouli, 1 1/2 ounce, oil of rose, 3/8 ounce, alcohol, 5 quarts. Tincture of balsam of Peru, extrait de Peru, Peru balsam, 10 1/2 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. This tincture, though of very pleasant odor, can be used only for scenting soap or sachets. It has a very dark brown color. By distilling alcohol over Peru balsam, a colorless extract is obtained, though of a fainter odor. Essence of allspice, extrait de piment, oil of allspice, 3 1/2 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. Extract of sweet pea, extrait de pois de ceinture. This extract, made almost exclusively in southern France by maceration of the pomade, is but rarely met with in commerce. What passes under this name is made as follows. Extract of orange flower from pomade, 2 1/2 pints. Extract of rose from pomade, 2 1/2 pints. Extract of tube rose from pomade, 2 1/2 pints. Tincture of vanilla, 5 3/4 ounce. Essence of reseda, extrait de mignonette. Reseda pomade, 5 to 6 pounds. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Tincture of tolu, 5 1/2 ounce. The addition of the tincture of tolu is necessary here, owing to the extraordinary volatility of the delightful odor of mignonette, which is lessened by the addition of tincture of tolu. Essence or extract of rose, extrait de rose. In commerce, several sorts of essence or extract of rose are distinguished. Only the cheaper grades are made by direct solution of the oil of rose in alcohol. The better grades are prepared only from pomades. As the rose is the noblest of flowers, so are these odors the most magnificent thus far produced by the art of perfumery, since they are approached in delicacy and fragrance only by the genuine extracts of orange flower and violet. The so-called rose waters, eau de rose, are best obtained by distillation of fresh or salted rose leaves with water. The preceding formula will show that both extract of rose and rose water form important constituents of the many compound essences, hence these materials require special attention. In the following pages we enumerate only those formula which are acknowledged as the best and furnish the finest product. As rose water likewise belongs among the rose odors, we give directions for its preparation, and observe in passing that the precautions required in the manufacture of this one apply also to all aromatic waters, eau aromatis. The first essential to the production of a fine aromatic water is the employment of the freshest possible flowers. When kept in stock, chemical changes occur in the leaves, which affect also the aromatic constituents and lead to a deterioration of the fragrance. Hence, we urgently recommend to distill the freshly gathered flowers as soon as possible, even if the quantity on hand be small. Should this not be feasible, it is advisable to press the flowers immediately after gathering in stoneware pots and to pour over them a saturated solution of table salt. A concentrated saline solution prevents decomposition by the abstraction of water, and thus larger quantities of flowers may be gathered and distilled with the salt solution. The majority of aromatic waters are prepared in this way, for instance, rose, jasmine, lilac, and others. They enter less into handkerchief perfumes than into various mouth and other washes, and cosmetics in general. Rose water, eau de rose triple. Rose leaves, 4 pounds, water, 20 pints. Mix them, and by means of steam, distill 10 pints. The rose leaves are, of course, preferably to be used while fresh. If they are to be preserved for future use, they should be packed in stoneware jars and covered with a solution of common salt. This is poured off before distillation, but used over again for the same purpose. Extract of rose, extrait de rose triple, rose pomade, 8 pounds, alcohol, 5 quarts. Essence of oil of rose, esprit de rose triple. Oil of rose, 3½ ounces, alcohol 5 quarts. This essence is not so good as the extract. Extract of China roses, essence de rose jaune. Essence of rose, triple, 2 quarts. Tincture of tonka, 1/2 pint. Extract of tube rose, 2 quarts. Extract of verbena, 1/2 pint. Extract of sweet briar, wild rose, extrait de l'eglantine. Extract of cassie from pomade, 44 fluid ounces. Extract of orange flower from pomade, 44 fluid ounces. Extract of rose from pomade, 2½ quarts. Extract of rose triple, 44 fluid ounces. Oil of lemongrass, 1/4 ounce. Oil of neroli, 1/4 ounce. Extract of moss rose, extrait de rose mousseuse. Extract of rose from pomade, 2 quarts. Extract of orange flower from pomade, 1 quart. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Tincture of ambergris, 1 pint. Tincture of musk, 1/2 pound. Extract of tea rose, extrait de rosa thea. Extract of rose from pomade, 1 quart. Extract of geranium from pomade, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower from pomade, 1/2 pint. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Tincture of santal, 1/2 pint. Tincture of orris root, 1/2 pint. Extract of white rose, essence de rose blanche. Extract of rose from pomade, 1 quart. Extract of jasmine from pomade, 1 pint. Extract of violet from pomade, 1 quart. Essence of patchouli, 1/2 pint. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Extract of twin roses, essence de rose gemelle. Extract of rose from pomade, 5 quarts. Oil of rose, 1 3/4 ounce. Extract of santal, extrait de santal. Tincture of santal, 3½ ounce. Essence of rose, triple, 1 pint. Alcohol, 9 pints. Tincture of storax, essence de starax. Storax, 10½ ounce. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Though this tincture has a pleasant odor, it is not ordinarily used by itself, but for fixing other odors. Tincture of tolu, extrait de baume de tolu. Tolu balsam, 10½ ounces. Alcohol, 5 quarts. The remark made under tincture of storax applies also to this. Tincture of tonka, extrait de tonka. Tonka beans, crushed, 21 ounces. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Extract of tuberose, extrait de tuberose. Tuberose pomade, 8 to 10 pounds. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Tincture of storax, 10 fluid ounces. Tincture of vanilla, extrait de vanille. Vanilla, sliced, 1/2 pound. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Extract of violet, extrait de violette. Violet pomade, 6 to 7 pounds. Extract of cassie, 6½ fluid ounces. Alcohol, 5 quarts. This extract is very expensive. A good imitation is made as follows. Extract of rose from pomade, 1 quart. Extract of tuberose from pomade, 1 quart. Tincture of orris root, 1 quart. Oil of bitter almond, 15 grains. Tincture of orris root, extrait de iris. Orris root powdered, 6 to 7 pounds. Alcohol, 5 quarts. This tincture is sold as a very cheap violet perfume, but it has also considerable value to perfumery in general, owing to its fixing power. Extract of verbena, extrait de verveine. True oil of verbena is rather expensive. Hence, artificial compositions are employed under the name of verbena, which resemble the true odor, though not exactly like it. Extract of verbena A. oil of lemongrass, 75 grains, oil of lemon, 14 ounces, oil of orange peel, 3½ ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. This extract is cheap and is used immediately as a perfume. The extract, usually sold under the French name extrait de verveine, is more expensive and far superior. Extract of verbena B. Extract of orange flower from pomade, 30 fluid ounces. Extract of rose from pomade, 1 quart. Extract of tube rose from pomade, 1/3 ounce. Oil of citron zest, 1/2 ounce. Oil of lemongrass, 3/4 ounce. Oil of lemon peel, 9 ounces. Oil of orange peel, 4½ ounces. Alcohol, 4 2/3 pints. As already explained, if hand-pressed oil of lemon, made by the écuelle process, is available, then the oil of citron zest, which is this particular kind of oil, and the oil of lemon may be simply added together, that is, 9 1/2 ounces of oil of lemon are used. Extract of Volcameria, extrait de Volcameria. This extract is no more derived from the fragrant blossom whose name it bears than are those of the lily, pink, and others met with in commerce. It is prepared according to the following formula. Extract of jasmine from pomade, 1 pint. Extract of rose from pomade, 1 quart. Extract of tube rose from pomade, 2 quarts. Extract of violet from pomade, 2 quarts. Tincture of musk, 1/2 pint. Essence of vetiver, extrait de vetiver, oil of vetiver, 2½ ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. Tincture of olibanum, extrait de oliban, extrait d'encens, olibanum, 1 pound, alcohol, 5 quarts. Extract of wintergreen, extrait de gaultherie. This essence is more commonly sold under the English than the French name. Its composition is the following: tincture of ambergris, 1 pint, extract of cassie, 1 quart, essence of lavender, 1 pint, extract of orange flower from pomade, 1 quart, extract of rose from pomade, 2 quarts, tincture of vanilla, 1 pint, essence of vetiver, 1 pint. Tincture of civet, extrait de civet, civet, 1 to 1 1/2 ounces, orris root, 1 to 1 1/2 ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. Tincture of civet is exceedingly lasting and is generally employed for fixing other odors. As to the quantity required to fix perfumes in general, we may state that it varies with the nature of the odor. As a rule, about 1/16th part of tincture of civet suffices for even the most volatile perfumes. Tincture of cinnamon, extrait de cannelle. Cinnamon, 1 pound, alcohol, 5 quarts. Owing to the yellow color left upon handkerchiefs by perfumes prepared with this extract, it can be used only for common goods, but it is more frequently employed for scenting soaps. This ends Section 13, Directions for Making the Most Important Essences and Extracts.
Section 14 of Perfumes and Their Preparation. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Annie Rue. Perfumes and Their Preparation by George William Askinson. The Division of Perfumery. Chapter 12. The Division of Perfumery. According to the purposes for which they are intended, the various articles of perfumery may be divided into several groups. They are: true perfumes, A. Liquid, alcoholic handkerchief perfumes. Among these are the so-called extracts, bouquets, and waters, ammoniacal and acid perfumes, aromatic vinegars, and volatile ammoniacal salts. B. Dry, sachet powders, fumigating pastils, and powders. Preparations for the care of the skin, emulsions, creams, perfumed soaps, toilet waters, nail powders. Preparations for the care of the hair, hair oils, pomades, hair washes. preparations for the care of the mouth, tooth powders, mouthwashes, cosmetics, paints, powders, hair dyes, depilatories, etc. In connection with the description of these different articles, some remarks will be made about the colors employed in perfumery and about the utensils used with the cosmetics, such as combs, brushes, sponges, etc. End of section 14.
Section 15 of Perfumes and Their Preparation. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Brandon Weston. Perfumes and Their Preparation by George William Askinson. Chapter 13. The Manufacture of Handkerchief Perfumes, Bouquets, or Aromatic Waters. The manufacture of handkerchief perfumes is very simple. The extracts prepared as directed in Chapter 11 are mixed in definite proportions and the perfume is finished. If the extracts are well seasoned, the perfumes blend in perfect harmony within a few days, and this time may be even shortened by the use of the apparatus illustrated in Figure 32. If the extracts have been but recently prepared, a longer time will be required before the odor of the alcohol and the several constituents is imperceptible and all odors have blended into a harmonious whole. If the manufacturer can afford to allow the finished extracts and perfumes to season for some length of time, of course in well-closed and completely filled vessels, in a cool place, they will improve markedly in quality. Perfumes which contain but a single odor, or in which a certain odor distinctly predominates, are usually called by the name of the respective plant, etc., under a French title, Exemple gratia, Extrait de violette, Extrait de reseda. Combinations of many odors which produce an agreeable impression as a whole, while no one odor predominates, are called bouquets or waters. For instance, Bouquet de Jockey Club, Eau de mi fleur, Cologne water, Hungarian water, etc. The mixture of the extracts is effected in strong glass bottles of a capacity exactly adapted to the perfume, so as to be completely filled. For perfumes which require seasoning to make the odors blend, we use small glass balls of which enough are introduced into the bottle to make the mixture rise into the neck of the container, which is then closed airtight and preserved in a dark, cool place. Of course, all perfumes should be perfectly clear and free from turbidity. The extracts made from pomades or essential oils are clear and furnish perfumes that remain so. Extracts prepared from balsams or resins should be allowed to stand at rest for several weeks and then be carefully decanted from the sediment. Filtration should be dispensed with unless absolutely unavoidable, on account of the large amount of oxygen with which the extract would thereby come in contact, to the detriment of the odor. The bottles in which the perfumes are mixed, as well as those in which they are put up for sale, must be completely dry, as a very small amount of water often suffices to separate a portion of the aromatics and to render the liquid turbid or opalescent. Fine perfumes are always sold in glass vessels with ground glass stoppers. Cork has a peculiar odor, which it would communicate to the liquid. For the more perfect exclusion of the air, the stoppers and bottlenecks are moreover covered with animal membrane, sheet rubber, or vegetable parchment, with an outer cap of white glove leather. In the case of very expensive perfumes, much care is bestowed on the container. Certain perfumes are filled into bottles of peculiar form and color, or into small porcelain jars provided with corresponding labels printed in gold and colors. Sometimes the container costs many times the price of the perfume, but as the finest perfumes are articles of luxury in the truest sense of the word, they require extreme care in their putting up, and good taste in the selection of the containers for fluids, pomades, cosmetics, powders, etc., is of as much importance to the perfumer as the possession of a sensitive and trained olfactory organ. In the following formulas for the preparation of bouquets, the words extract, essence, and tincture have the same meaning as was explained under Chapter 11. For cheap perfumes, the corresponding essential oils dissolved in alcohol, that is, the corresponding essence, is employed in place of the true extract. End of section 15. Section 16. Of Perfumes and Their Preparation. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Brandon Weston. Perfumes and Their Preparation by George William Askinson. Chapter 14. Formulas for Handkerchief Perfumes. Bouquet de l'Alhambra. Extract of cassis, 1 pint. Extract of orange flower, 1 pint. Essence of geranium, 1 quart. Extract of tuberose, 2 quarts. Tincture of civet, 1 pint. Extrait d'ambre, 1. Tincture of ambergris, 3 quarts. Tincture of musk, 1½ pints. Oil of rose, 1 ounce. Tincture of vanilla, 13½ fluid ounces. Alcohol, 3 pints. Extrait d'ambre, 2. Essence of rose, triple, 2 quarts. Tincture of ambergris, 4 quarts. Tincture of musk, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, 1 pint. Bouquet de l'amour. Extract of cassis, 1 quart. Tincture of ambergris, 1 pint. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Tincture of musk, 1 pint. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Baiser du printemps. Spring kisses. Extract of cassis, 1 pint. Tincture of ambergris, 3 fluid ounces. Extract of jasmine, 6 fluid ounces. Extract of rose, 5 pints. Extract of violet, 5 pints. Extract of rose, triple, 10 fluid ounces. Oil of bergamot, 120 grains. Oil of lemon, 30 grains. Note: here and in all succeeding formulas, oil of lemon is meant to be the finest hand-pressed oil. Eau de Berlin. Oil of anise, 150 grains. Oil of bergamot, 1 ounce. Oil of cardamom, 15 grains. Oil of lemon, 30 grains. Oil of coriander, 15 grains. Oil of geranium, 30 grains. Oil of melissa, 15 grains. Oil of neroli, 75 grains. Oil of rose, 30 grains. Oil of santal, 30 grains. Oil of thyme, 15 grains. Alcohol, 10 quarts. Buckingham flowers. Extract of cassis, 1 quart. Tincture of ambergris, 1 pint. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Tincture of orris root, 1 pint. Oil of lavender, 40 grains. Oil of neroli, 40 grains. Oil of rose, 75 grains. Bouquet d'Andore. Extract of jasmine, 1 pint. Extract of rose, 1 pint. Extract of tuberose, 1 pint. Extract of violet, 1 pint. Tincture of orris root, 1 pint. Oil of geranium, 75 grains. Bouquet du Bosphore. Extract of cassis, 1 quart. Extract of jasmine, ½ pint. Extract of tuberose, ½ pint. Tincture of civet, 18 grains. Essence of rose, triple, ½ pint. Oil of bitter almond, 30 grains. Bouquet des Chasseurs. Extract of cassis, 20 fluid ounces. Tincture of musk, 20 fluid ounces. Extract of neroli, 20 fluid ounces. Extract of orange flower, 20 fluid ounces. Tincture of tonka bean, 40 fluid ounces. Tincture of orris root, 20 fluid ounces. Oil of lemon, ½ an ounce. Essence of rose, triple, 5 pints. Bouquet de la Cour. Tincture of ambergris, 2 ounces. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Tincture of musk, 2 ounces. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Essence of rose, triple, 1 quart. Oil of bergamot, 45 grains. Oil of lemon, 45 grains. Oil of neroli, 45 grains. Bouquet de chypre. Tincture of ambergris, 1 quart. Tincture of musk, 1 quart. Tincture of tonka, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, 1 quart. Tincture of orris root, 1 quart. Essence of rose, triple, 2 quarts. Bouquet de délices. Tincture of ambergris, 1 pint. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Tincture of orris root, 1 pint. Oil of bergamot, half an ounce. Oil of lemon, 1 ounce. Bouquet de fleurs, nosegay. Tincture of benzoin, 5½ ounces. Extract of rose, 3 pints. Extract of tuberose, 3 pints. Extract of violet, 3 pints. Oil of bergamot, 2½ ounces. Oil of lemon, 1 3/4 ounce. Oil of orange peel, 1 3/4 ounce. Convallaria, lily of the valley, fleur de mai. Extract of cassie, 1½ pints. Extract of jasmine, 1½ pints. Extract of orange flower, 1½ pints. Extract of rose, 1½ pints. Tincture of vanilla, 3 pints. Oil of bitter almond, 3/8 of an ounce. While this perfume is very pleasant, its odor has no resemblance to the delicate fragrance of Convallaria majalis, or ordinary lily of the valley. Couronne des fleurs, garland of flowers. Extract of cassie, 20 fluid ounces. Tincture of ambergris, 13½ fluid ounces. Extract of jasmine, 20 fluid ounces. Tincture of musk, 13½ fluid ounces. Tincture of orris root, 5 pints. Oil of bergamot, 1½ ounces. Oil of lavender, 1½ ounces. Oil of clove, 75 grains. Oil of neroli, 1½ ounces. Oil of rose, 1½ ounces. Alcohol, 5 pints. Court bouquet. Oil of bergamot, 3/8 of an ounce. Oil of neroli, 24 grains. Alcohol, 5½ ounces. Orris root, 1 ounce. Storax, liquid, 8 grains. Musk, 3 grains. Macerate for 2 weeks and filter. Esterhazy bouquets. An old renowned perfume, a former rival of cologne water. The name is derived from a noble Hungarian family. A. Bouquet d'Esterhazy, French formula. Tincture of ambergris, half a pint. Extract of neroli, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Tincture of tonka, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, 1 quart. Tincture of vetiver, 1 quart. Tincture of orris root, 1 quart. Essence of rose, triple, 1 quart. Oil of clove, 75 grains. Oil of santal, 75 grains. B. Bouquet Esterhazy, German formula. Calamus root, 3 ounces. Cloves, 3 ounces. Nutmeg, 3 ounces. Alcohol, 4 quarts. Macerate for 2 weeks and filter. In the filtrate, dissolve tincture of ambergris, 6 ounces. Ammonia, 30 grains. Oil of bitter almond, 30 grains. Oil of lemon, 3 ounces. Tincture of musk, 6 ounces. Oil of neroli, 60 grains. Oil of orange peel, 30 grains. Oil of rose, 75 grains. Cèdre du Libanon, cedar. Oil of cedar wood, 10½ ounces. Extract of rose, 1 pint. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Fiore d'Italia. Extract of cassie, 1 pint. Tincture of ambergris, 5 ounces. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Tincture of musk, 5 ounces. Extract of rose, 2 quarts. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Essence of rose, triple, 1 quart. Lilac, extrait de lilas. Oil of bitter almond, 15 grains. Extract of orange flower, 2 quarts. Extract of tuberose, 3 quarts. Tincture of civet, 2 to 3½ ounces. The above-named ingredients are exceedingly volatile. According to the desired permanence of the perfume, more or less of the extract of civet is added. Essence de bouquet, A. Tincture of ambergris, 1 pint. Tincture of orris root, 2 quarts. Essence of rose, triple, 2 quarts. Oil of bergamot, 4½ ounces. Oil of lemon, 1 ounce. Essence de bouquet, B. Extract of cassis, 1 ounce. Extract of jasmine, 1 ounce. Tincture of musk, 1½ ounces. Oil of cassia, 1½ ounces. Oil of lemon, ½ ounce. Oil of lavender, 1 ounce. Oil of neroli, ½ ounce. Oil of clove, 1½ ounces. Oil of palmarosa, 1 ounce. Oil of petite grain, 1 ounce. Oil of Portugal, 1 ounce. Oil of rose, 75 grains. Oil of thyme, 75 grains. Alcohol, 10 quarts. This perfume is much admired in England. Essence de bouquet, C. Tincture of ambergris, 2 ounces. Tincture of orris, 8 ounces. Essence of rose triple, 1 pint. Oil of lemon, 1/4 of an ounce. Oil of bergamot, 1 ounce. Florida. Oil of bergamot, 60 grains. Oil of lemon, 90 grains. Oil of lavender, 15 grains. Oil of clove, 8 grains. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Bouquet de fleurs. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 1 pint. Extract of tuberose, 1 pint. Extract of violet, ½ a pint. Tincture of benzoin, 3 fluid ounces. Tincture of storax, 3 fluid ounces. Tincture of musk, 1½ fluid ounces. Oil of citronella, 3/4 of an ounce. Alcohol, 2 quarts. Honeysuckle, extrait de chèvrefeuille. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Tincture of tulu, ½ a pint. Tincture of vanilla, ½ a pint. Oil of bitter almond, 15 grains. Oil of neroli, 8 grains. Heliotrope, A. Extrait de heliotrope. Extract of rose, 2 quarts. Extract of orange flower, 14 ounces. Tincture of ambergris, 7 ounces. Tincture of vanilla, 4 quarts. Oil of bitter almond, 75 grains. A very lasting perfume which is especially suitable for scenting the linen in a press. Heliotrope, B. Vanilla, 15 grains. Oil of neroli, 2 drops. Oil of bitter almond, 1 drop. Musk, 1½ grains. Benzoin, 45 grains. Cologne spirit, 3½ ounces. Macerate for 1 week and filter. New mown hay. Hay owes its fragrance partly to coumarin, which is present in many plants, but in especially large amount in tonka beans. Hence all similar perfumes must contain tincture of tonka. Other aromatic substances, however, contribute to the odor of hay, but the coumarin gives, as it were, the keynote to its real odor. A very pleasant perfume is made after the following formula. Essence of rose, triple, 1 quart. Essence of geranium, 1 quart. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Tincture of tonka, 2 quarts. Some add to this perfume 1 pint of extract of cassis, which imparts a greenish color to it. Royal Horse Guards Bouquet. Extract of orange flower, 20 fluid ounces. Tincture of musk, 10 fluid ounces. Extract of rose, 5 pints. Tincture of vanilla, 20 fluid ounces. Tincture of orris root, 20 fluid ounces. Oil of clove, 120 grains. Bouquet d'Irlande. Extract of white rose, 5 quarts. Tincture of vanilla, 1 pound. An exceedingly fine perfume. Hovenia. This plant, Hovenia dulcis, indigenous to Japan, has a peculiar odor which, however, is not pleasant to European taste. The perfume sold under this name has a special odor, though it differs from that of the plant. It is made according to the following formula: oil of lemon, 3 ounces; oil of clove, 1/4 of an ounce; oil of neroli, 75 grains; oil of rose, 75 grains; alcohol, 5 quarts. Huntsman's nosegay. Essence of rose triple, 1 pint. Extract of cassie, 6 fluid ounces. Extract of orange flower, 6 fluid ounces. Tincture of musk, 150 grains. Tincture of tonka, 1 pint. Oil of citronella, 150 grains. Alcohol, 3 quarts. Bouquet du Japon. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Essence of patchouli, half a pint. Extract of verbena, 1 pint. Essence of vetiver, 1 pint. Tincture of civet, 3 fluid ounces. Tincture of musk, 1/3 fluid ounce. Eau japonaise. Tincture of cedar wood, 1 quart. Essence of patchouli, 1 quart. Extract of santal, 1 quart. Extract of verbena, 1 quart. Essence of vetiver, 1 pint. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Jockey Club. England first introduced a perfume under this name, which soon became popular and was largely imitated. Jockey Club perfume is among the finest known to the trade. The delicacy of its odor rests largely on the extracts of cassie and tuberose, which are employed in their strongest form, an alcoholic extract of a pomade, well charged with the odors of the plants. As in the case of cologne water, there are a number of widely diverging formulas for its preparation, from which we select a few which furnish excellent perfumes. Jockey Club A. English formula. Extract of cassie, 1 pint. Tincture of ambergris, 3/4 of a pint. Extract of rose, 1½ pints. Extract of tuberose, 3/4 of a pint. Tincture of orris root, 3 pints. Essence of rose triple, 1½ pints. Oil of bergamot, 3/4 of an ounce. Jockey Club B. French formula. Extract of cassie, 1½ pints. Extract of jasmine, 2¼ pints. Extract of rose, 3 pints. Extract of tuberose, 3 pints. Tincture of civet, ½ a pint. Jockey Club C. German formula. Extract of cassie, 1 quart. Tincture of ambergris, 3½ fluid ounces. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Extract of rose, 1 pint. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Extract of violet, 1 pint. Tincture of civet, 20 fluid ounces. Oil of bergamot, 3/4 of an ounce. Oil of citronella, ½ an ounce. Oil of neroli, ½ an ounce. Jonquil, extrait de jonquille. Extract of jasmine, 2 quarts. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Extract of tuberose, 2 quarts. Tincture of vanilla, ½ a pint. Kiss Me Quick. Extract of cassie, 1 quart. Extract of ambergris, ½ a pint. Extract of narcissus, jonquil, 2 quarts. Tincture of tonka, 1 quart. Tincture of orris root, 2 quarts. Tincture of civet, ½ a pint. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Oil of citronella, 75 grains. Oil of lemongrass, 45 grains. This perfume, which was once very popular, owes its peculiar refreshing odor to the tincture of tonka beans. By increasing this ingredient, the specific odor can be made more pronounced. Bouquet cosmopolite. Extract of jasmine, 1 pint. Essence of lavender, half a pint. Tincture of musk, half a pint. Essence of patchouli, half a pint. Extract of santal, half a pint. Extract of tuberose, 1 pint. Tincture of vanilla, half a pint. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Essence of rose, triple, 1 pint. Oil of citronella, 75 grains. Oil of lemon, half an ounce. Cologne water, eau de Cologne. This famous perfume, which was first made in Cologne on the Rhine, its formula being a kept secret, can be produced anywhere of the same quality as the original. In order to obtain a first-class product, it is necessary, besides using the finest oils, a matter of course for all fine perfumes, to observe another special point. Every cologne water contains oils of the citron group, which develop their best odors only in true spirit of wine. Unless an alcohol distilled from wine is used, it will be impossible to make a cologne water of really first quality. While it is possible to make a good cologne with grain or potato spirit, especially if highly rectified, comparison with one prepared from a pure spirit of wine will at once show a marked difference. The small amount of onanthic ether, hardly demonstrable by chemical tests, but present in every spirit of wine, exerts a decided influence on the flavor. Cologne water of the most superior and incomparable quality is made by dissolving the essential oils, excepting the oils of rosemary and neroli, in the alcohol and distilling it, the other oils being added to the distillate. A very large number of formulas for the preparation of cologne water have been published, of which we subjoin a few. We have purposely omitted those containing many essential oils, as experience has taught us that they are of little value. For it is not the number of oils that determines the fineness of a perfume, but the manner in which certain odors are combined. A. Finest cologne water, eau de Cologne supérieure. Oil of bergamot, 2½ ounces. Oil of lemon, hand-pressed, 6 ounces. Oil of neroli pétale, 3½ ounces. Oil of neroli bigarade, 1¼ ounces. Oil of rosemary, 2½ ounces. Alcohol, 30 quarts. B. Cologne water, second quality. Oil of bergamot, 4½ ounces. Oil of lemon, 4½ ounces. Oil of neroli pétale, 3/4 ounce. Oil of orange peel, 4½ ounces. Oil of petite graine, 2½ ounces. Oil of rosemary, 2½ ounces. Alcohol, 30 quarts. C. Cologne water, ordinary. Oil of bergamot, 7 ounces. Oil of lemon, 3½ ounces. Oil of lavender, 3½ ounces. Alcohol, 30 quarts. D. Cologne water. Oil of bergamot, 1 3/4 ounces. Oil of lemon, 3½ ounces. Oil of lavender, 150 grains. Oil of neroli, ½ ounce. Oil of rosemary, 75 grains. Alcohol, 30 quarts. E. Cologne water. Oil of bergamot, 2 ounces. Oil of lemon, 1 ounce. Oil of lavender, ½ ounce. Oil of melissa, 1/4 ounce. Oil of neroli, 1/4 ounce. Alcohol, 30 quarts. F. Cologne water. Oil of bergamot, 3½ ounces. Oil of lemon, ½ ounce. Oil of lavender, 1/4 ounce. Oil of melissa, ½ ounce. Oil of neroli, 1/4 ounce. Alcohol, 30 quarts. G. Cologne water. Oil of bergamot, 1 pound. Oil of lemon, 1 pound. Oil of lavender, 6½ ounces. Oil of neroli, 3/4 ounce. Oil of petite graine, 1½ ounce. Oil of orange peel, 1 pound. Oil of rosemary, 150 grains. Alcohol, 30 quarts. H. Cologne water. Oil of bergamot, 2 1/4 ounces. Oil of cajeput, 1/2 ounce. Oil of lemon, 4 1/2 ounces. Oil of lavender, 6 1/2 ounces. Oil of neroli, 2 1/4 ounce. Oil of orange peel, 4 1/2 ounce. Oil of petit grain, 1/2 ounce. Orange flower water, 1 quart. Alcohol, 30 quarts. The numerous formulas show that oils of lemon, bergamot, and orange form normal constituents of every cologne water. The finer grades always contain, in addition, oils of rosemary and neroli. It is advisable to dissolve the aromatics in very strong alcohol, and then to effect the dilution required with orange flower or rose water. This dilution is also to be employed when a cheaper product is desired. Lavender perfumes. English, Mitcham, oil of lavender, should always be used when it is desired to produce perfumes of first quality. Eau de lavande ambrée. Oil of bergamot, 1 ounce. Oil of lemon, 1/2 ounce. Oil of geranium, 75 grains. Oil of lavender, 5 1/2 ounces. Musk, 8 grains. Peru balsam, 2 ounces. Storax, 4 1/2 ounces. Civet, 15 grains. Alcohol, 10 quarts. The essential oils are dissolved in the alcohol. The other substances are macerated in the solution for 1 month, and the liquid decanted. Eau de lavande double. Tincture of musk, 3 fluid ounces. Tincture of vanilla, 3 fluid ounces. Tincture of civet, 3 fluid ounces. Oil of bergamot, 1 1/4 ounce. Oil of lemon, 3/4 ounce. Oil of lavender, 3 1/2 ounces. Rose water, triple, 1 quart. Alcohol, 10 quarts. Eau de lavande à mi-fleur. Tincture of ambergris, 1/2 pint. Essence of lavender, 2 quarts. Eau de mi-fleur, see below, page 186, 2 quarts. Leap year bouquet. Extract of jasmine, 3 pints. Essence of patchouli, 1 1/2 pints. Essence of santal, 1 1/2 pints. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Extract of verbena, 6 1/2 fluid ounces. Essence of vetiver, 1 1/2 pints. Essence of rose triple, 1 1/2 pints. Eau de Leipzig. Oil of lemon, 3/4 ounce. Oil of neroli, 3/4 ounce. Oil of orange peel, 150 grains. Oil of bergamot, 2 1/4 ounce. Oil of rosemary, 75 grains. Orange flower water, 1 quart. Alcohol, 9 pints. Wallflower, extrait de girofle. Extract of cassis, 1 pint. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, 1 pint. Tincture of orris root, 1 pint. Oil of bitter almond, 8 grains. Lily, extrait de lis. Extract of cassis, 3 pints. Extract of jasmine, 13 1/2 fluid ounces. Extract of orange flower, 27 fluid ounces. Extract of rose, 1 pint. Extract of tuberose, 3 quarts. Tincture of vanilla, 40 fluid ounces. Oil of bitter almond, 30 grains. Eau de Lisbonne. Oil of lemon, 2 1/4 ounces. Oil of orange peel, 4 1/2 ounces. Oil of rose, 1/4 ounce. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Magnolia, extrait de magnolia. Extract of orange flower, 2 quarts. Extract of rose, 4 quarts. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Oil of bitter almond, 40 grains. Oil of lemon, 15 grains. Lily of the valley. Oil of bitter almond, 150 grains. Extract of jasmine, 7 ounces. Extract of neroli, 7 ounces. Extract of cassis, 14 ounces. Extract of tuberose, 28 ounces. Alcohol, 28 ounces. Lily of the valley extract. Extract of jasmine, 3½ ounces. Extract of ylang ylang, see below, page 198, ½ ounce. Cardamom seed, crushed, 75 grains. Oil of orris, 10 drops. Macerate for a week and filter. The amount of cardamom seed is to be weighed exactly. Should its odor still be too pronounced, extract of jasmine should be gradually added until the right aroma is obtained. Bouquet à la Maréchale. Tincture of ambergris, ½ pint. Tincture of musk, ½ pint. Extract of neroli, 1 pint. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Tincture of tonka, 1 pint. Tincture of vanilla, 1 pint. Tincture of orris root, 1 pint. Essence of vetiver, 1 pint. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Oil of clove, 75 grains. Oil of santal, 75 grains. À la mode. Extract of cassis, 1 quart. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Tincture of civet, 1 pint. Oil of bitter almond, 75 grains. Oil of nutmeg, 60 grains. A. Eau de millefleurs. Extract of cassis, 1 pint. Essence of cedar, 1 pint. Extract of jasmine, 1 pint. Tincture of musk, 6 fluid ounces. Extract of neroli, 1 pint. Extract of patchouli, 1 pint. Tincture of vanilla, 1 pint. Extract of violet, 1 pint. Essence of vetiver, 1 pint. Tincture of civet, 6 fluid ounces. Oil of lemon, ½ ounce. Oil of geranium, 3/4 ounce. Oil of lavender, 3/4 ounce. Oil of orange peel, ½ ounce. B. Eau de millefleurs. Extract of cassis, 1 pint. Tincture of ambergris, ½ pint. Essence of cedar, ½ pint. Extract of jasmine, 1 pint. Tincture of musk, ½ pint. Extract of orange flower, 1 pint. Extract of rose, 1 pint. Extract of tuberose, 1 pint. Tincture of vanilla, ½ pint. Extract of violet, 1 pint. Essence of rose simple, 1 quart. Oil of bergamot, 1¼ ounces. Oil of bitter almond, 24 grains. Oil of clove, 24 grains. Oil of neroli, 24 grains. C. Eau de millefleurs à palmarose. Extract of cassis, 6 fluid ounces. Essence of cedar, 3 fluid ounces. Tincture of musk, 3 fluid ounces. Extract of violet, 6 fluid ounces. Oil of bergamot, 1½ ounces. Oil of cedar, 1 3/4 ounces. Oil of lemon, 1/4 ounce. Oil of lavender, 1/4 ounce. Oil of clove, 1/4 ounce. Oil of palmarosa, ½ ounce. Alcohol, 9 pints. Fleur de Montpellier. Tincture of ambergris, 10 fluid ounces. Tincture of musk, 10 fluid ounces. Extract of rose, 3 pints. Extract of tuberose, 3 pints. Essence of rose triple, 3 pints. Oil of bergamot, 1 3/4 ounces. Oil of clove, 1/4 ounce. Fleur de champ. Extract of cassis, 3½ ounces. Extract of jasmine, 3½ ounces. Tincture of musk, 3½ ounces. Tincture of tonka, 3 pints. Tincture of orris root, 7 ounces. Oil of geranium, 1½ ounces. Oil of neroli, 1½ ounces. Oil of rose, 7/8 ounce. Alcohol, 3 quarts. Huile de millefleurs. For perfuming hair oils and pomades. Oil of cinnamon, 10 drops. Oil of neroli, 20 drops. Oil of rose, 20 drops. Oil of clove. Oil of orange peel, 15 grains. Oil of calamus, 20 drops. Oil of geranium, 150 grains. Oil of lemon, ½ ounce. Oil of bergamot, 2½ ounces. Oil of verbena, 75 grains. Musk, extrait de musc. Tincture of ambergris, 3 pints. Tincture of musk, 3 quarts. Extract of rose, 1½ pints. Mousseline, extract of cassis, 1 quart. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Bouquet à la maréchale, 2 quarts. Oil of santal, 3/4 of an ounce. Myrtle, extrait de myrte. Extract of jasmine, ½ pint. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Extract of rose, 2 quarts. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, 1 quart. Narcissus, extrait de narcisse. Extract of jonquil, 2 quarts. Extract of tuberose, 3 quarts. Tincture of storax, ½ pint. Tincture of tolu, ½ pint. Navy's nosegay. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Essence of patchouli, 3 fluid ounces. Extract of verbena, 6 fluid ounces. Essence of vetiver, 6 fluid ounces. Oil of bitter almond, 150 grains. Oil of citronella, 3/4 of an ounce. Oil of nutmeg, 75 grains. New mown hay. Tonka beans in pieces, 75 grains. Orris root, 150 grains. Vanillin, 8 grains. Oil of bergamot, 30 drops. Oil of neroli, 2 drops. Oil of rose, 2 drops. Oil of lavender, 2 drops. Oil of clove, 1 drop. Patchouli herb, 3 grains. Benzoic acid, 8 grains. Nettle herb, 30 grains. Alcohol, 7½ ounces. Digest for 2 weeks and filter. Pink, extrait d'oeillet. Extract of cassis, 2½ pints. Extract of orange flower, 2½ pints. Extract of rose, 5 pints. Tincture of vanilla, 20 fluid ounces. Oil of clove, 75 grains. Essence of sweet pea. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, 5½ ounces. Polyanthus. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of jasmine, 1 pint. Extract of violet, ½ pint. Tincture of musk, 2½ fluid drachms. Oil of neroli, 3/4 of an ounce. Oil of lemon, 3/4 of an ounce. Alcohol, 2 quarts. Eau du Portugal. Oil of bergamot, 1 ounce. Oil of lemon, 2¼ ounces. Oil of orange peel, ½ pound. Oil of rose, 1/4 of an ounce. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Queen Victoria's perfume. Extract of cassis, 10 fluid ounces. Extract of rose, 5 pints. Extract of orange flower, 20 fluid ounces. Extract of tuberose, 2½ pints. Extract of violet, 5 pints. Tincture of civet, 3 fluid ounces. Oil of bergamot, 3/4 of an ounce. Oil of citron, 150 grains. Patchouli. Extrait de patchouli. Oil of patchouli, 1½ ounces. Oil of rose, 150 grains. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Essence of reseda. Artificial, almost indistinguishable from the genuine. Tonka beans in pieces, 30 grains. Storax, liquid, 15 grains. Orris root, 1 3/4 ounces. Oil of neroli, 10 drops. Oil of rose, 10 drops. Oil of bitter almond, 2 drops. Oil of bergamot, 20 drops. Ambergris, 15 grains. Musk, 8 grains. Nettle herb, 30 grains. Alcohol, ½ pound. Macerate for from 1 to 2 weeks and filter. Rondelletia odoratissima. Tincture of ambergris, 4 1/4 ounces. Tincture of musk, 4 1/4 ounces. Tincture of vanilla, 4 1/4 ounces. Oil of bergamot, 1 ounce. Oil of lavender, 2 1/4 ounces. Oil of clove, 1 1/4 ounces. Oil of rose, 75 grains. Alcohol, 4 quarts. The odor of Rondelletia has not thus far been isolated, at least in Europe. The plant is indigenous to the Antilles. The oils of lavender and clove together constitute the odor known in perfumery as Rondelletia. By increasing the quantity of the two oils, the strength of the perfume may be heightened. Royal Nosegay. Tincture of ambergris, 2½ ounces. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Tincture of musk, 3 fluid ounces. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, ½ pint. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Essence of vetiver, ½ pint. Oil of bergamot, 75 grains. Oil of clove, 1 3/4 ounces. Rose odors. The art of perfumery has endeavored to fix this most magnificent of all odors, and we must confess that in this case it has succeeded in solving the problem in a manner unequaled to any other perfume. We are able to imitate not only the pure rose odor, but also those of its several varieties, such as the tea rose, moss rose, etc., both as to character and intensity. Fine rose odors can be produced in their full fragrance only from pomade extracts. The various rose oils furnish inferior products. Rose centifolia A, finest quality. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Rose pomade, 8 pounds. Alcohol, 5 quarts. Rose B, less fine. Oil of rose, 3½ ounces. Alcohol, 5 quarts. China rose, rose jaune. Essence of rose triple, 2 quarts. Tincture of tonka, ½ pint. Extract of tuberose, 2 quarts. Extract of verbena, ½ pint. Dog rose, eglantine. Extract of cassie, 2½ pints. Extract of orange flower, 2½ pints. Extract of rose, 5 pints. Essence of rose triple, 2½ pints. Oil of lemongrass, 1/4 ounce. Oil of neroli, 1/4 ounce. Moss rose, rose musseuse. Extract of rose, 2 quarts. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Tincture of ambergris, 1 pint. Tincture of musk, ½ pound. Tea rose, rose théa. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of geranium, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, ½ pint. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Extract of santal, ½ pint. Tincture of orris root, ½ pint. White rose, rose blanche. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of jasmine, 1 pint. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Essence of patchouli, ½ pint. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. White rose. Oil of rose, 15 drops. Patchouli herb, 3 grains. Musk, 3 grains. Cologne spirit, 7 ounces. Twin rose, rose jumelle. Extract of rose, 5 quarts. Oil of rose, 1 3/4 ounces. Spring nosegay. Extract of cassie, 1 quart. Tincture of ambergris, 13½ fluid ounces. Essence of geranium, 1 quart. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 2 quarts. Tincture of musk, 10 fluid ounces. Suave. Extract of cassie, 1 quart. Tincture of ambergris, 1/4 pint. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Tincture of musk, 1/4 pint. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, 3/4 pint. Oil of bergamot, 1/2 ounce. Oil of clove, 30 grains. Oil of mace, 30 grains. Heliotrope bouquet, fleur solsticiale. Extract of cassie, 13½ fluid ounces. Tincture of ambergris, 5 fluid ounces. Extract of jasmine, 2½ pints. Tincture of musk, 5 fluid ounces. Extract of rose, 5 pints. Extract of violet, 2½ pints. Extract of verbena, 13½ fluid ounces. Essence of rose triple, 2½ pints. oil of bergamot, 1½ ounces, oil of lemon, 1½ ounces. Bouquet d'Istanbul, extract of rose, 2½ pints, extract of cassis, 1 quart, extract of jasmine, 1 quart, extract of tuberose, 1 pint, tincture of civet, ½ pint, oil of bitter almond, 150 grains. Syringa, extract of reseda, 1 3/4 ounces, extract of violet, 3½ ounces, patchouli herb, 5 grains, benzoic acid, 8 grains, oil of orris, 10 drops, alcohol, 1 3/4 ounces. Tulipe odoriférante, extract of cassis, 6 fluid ounces, extract of jasmine, 1 quart, extract of rose, 1 pint, extract of tuberose, 1 quart, tincture of orris root, 1 quart, oil of bitter almond, 15 grains, oil of neroli, 30 grains. Hungarian water, eau hongroise, extract of orange flower, 1 pint, essence of rose triple, 1 pint, oil of lemon, 1 ounce, oil of melissa, 1 ounce, oil of peppermint, 30 grains, oil of rosemary, 2 ounces, alcohol from wine, 5 quarts. Bouquet de Virginie, essence of geranium, 1 pint, tincture of musk, 1 quart, extract of orange flower, 1 quart, extract of santal, 1 pint, tincture of tonka, 1 quart, tincture of vanilla, 1 quart, essence of rose triple, 1 pint. Violet, violette, violet pomade, 6 to 7 pounds, extract of cassis, 6 fluid ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. This is the finest among the true violet perfumes. Less fine, though still prime quality, is the following: extract of cassis, 2 quarts, extract of rose, 1 quart, extract of tuberose, 1 quart, tincture of orris root, 1 quart, oil of bitter almond, 15 grains. Verbena A, extrait de verveine, oil of lemongrass, ½ an ounce, oil of lemon, 14 ounces, oil of orange peel, 3½ ounces, alcohol, 5 quarts. A cheap and pleasant perfume, the following is far superior: Verbena B, oil of lemon, 10½ ounces, oil of lemongrass, 6 ounces, oil of orange peel, 5 ounces, extract of orange flower, 2 pounds, extract of rose, 3 pounds, extract of tuberose, 2 pounds, alcohol, 5 quarts. This extract of Verbena B is a modification of that given previously on page 164. Extrait de verveine C, extract of orange flower, 30 fluid ounces, extract of rose, 1 quart, extract of tuberose, 30 fluid ounces, oil of lemon, 1 ounce, oil of lemongrass, 3/4 of an ounce, oil of orange peel, 1/4 pound, alcohol, 4½ pints. Violette des Montagnes, extract of cassis, 13½ fluid ounces, extract of jasmine, 13½ fluid ounces, extract of rose, 13½ fluid ounces, extract of violet, 2 quarts, tincture of orris root, 13½ fluid ounces, oil of bitter almond, 30 grains. Volcameria, extract of jasmine, 1 pint, extract of rose, 1 quart, extract of tuberose, 2 quarts, extract of violet, 2 quarts, tincture of musk, ½ a pint. Forest breeze, pine needle odor, oil of turpentine, 14 ounces, oil of lavender, 1½ ounces, oil of lemongrass, 3/4 of an ounce, alcohol, 5 quarts. The oil of turpentine must be clear like water, and most carefully rectified. If it can be obtained of good quality, the oil distilled from the leaves or needles of Pinus sylvestris, commonly known as pine needle oil or fir wool oil, is to be preferred for this purpose. Still better is the oil obtained from Pinus pumilio. West End, extract of cassis, 1 quart, tincture of ambergris, ½ a pint, Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Tincture of musk, half a pint. Extract of tuberose, 1 quart. Extract of violet, 1 quart. Essence of rose triple, 3 pints. Oil of bergamot, 1 ounce. Oil of lemon, 75 grains. Wintergreen. Extract of cassie, 1 quart. Tincture of ambergris, 1 pint. Extract of lavender, 1 pint. Extract of orange flower, 1 quart. Extract of rose, 2 quarts. Tincture of vanilla, 1 pint. Essence of vetiver, 1 pint. Flowers of the Isle of Wight. Extract of rose, 1 quart. Extract of santal, 2 quarts. Tincture of orris root, 1 quart. Essence of vetiver, 1 pint. Yacht Club. Extract of cassie, 6 fluid ounces. Extract of jasmine, 1 quart. Extract of orange flower, 2 quarts. Extract of santal, 2 quarts. Tincture of vanilla, 1 pint. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Benzoic acid sublimed, 1½ ounces. The characteristic odor of this perfume depends upon the volatile oil adhering to the sublimed benzoic acid. For this reason, no other benzoic acid should be used other than obtained by sublimation. Ylang Ylang. Cologne water, 4 quarts. Essence of rose triple, 1 quart. Tincture of vanilla, 3½ ounces. Tincture of tolu, 14 ounces. Oil of neroli, 75 grains. Oil of ylang ylang, 3/4 of an ounce. Appendix. The great majority of the above described perfumes are made with extracts prepared from pomades, hence their cost of production is considerable and the selling price high. For the requirements of the middle classes, quite fragrant perfumes are manufactured by dissolving the cheaper essential oils in ordinary alcohol, and various new odors can be obtained by mixing several of them. The extracts made with cheap oils are well suited to this purpose. The oils most frequently used for such articles are those of bergamot, lemon, orange peel, lavender flowers, French, lemongrass, nutmeg, clove, and santal. The alcohol must be free from fusel oil and have a strength of at least 70% trellis. Oils with not very intense odor are generally used in proportion of about 2 to 2½ ounces to the quart of alcohol. Half that quantity will suffice for strong scented oils such as those of lemongrass, clove, and nutmeg. From these simple solutions an experienced manufacturer can produce very nice perfumes by mixing them in due proportions. They are comparatively cheap, and sometimes they yield relatively more profit than the finest articles, whose contents and containers generally represent a considerable outlay on the part of the manufacturer. End of section 16.